Good morning, fellas. So I did a little homework last night, and I went over some fights of Lamont Peterson's, and I did notice that Lamont is vulnerable to the right, to the overhand right. It seems he's got a problem with defending against the overhand right. But what he is good at is he blocks a lot of shots, and he appears to be an adjuster. He doesn't quit. He doesn't appear to have a quitting style. He stays in it. He stayed in it against Bradley, even though I read that he came in dry for that fight, and he didn't look good. But he managed to figure out a way to stay in it, even though Bradley pretty much dominated him for that fight. He stayed in it through the end. And against Ortiz, he also stayed in it. And I think that's attributable to his ability, in part, to take a punch. Not that Bradley's a big hitter, but we do know that Ortiz can hit. And Ortiz dropped him twice. We know he has an ability to take a punch. We know that he blocks a lot of shots, and he has an ability to adjust. As I saw in this last fight against Victor Cayo, he showed some ability to adjust, and I think that after analyzing some of his past fights, I think that if it appears as though Khan is sort of overlooking Peterson a little bit by talking all this game about Floyd, and if Khan is overlooking Peterson too much, to what extent I don't know, but if you mix a little bit of that in, if Lamont is ready and prepared for this fight properly, and I think Lamont's ability to adjust is greater than Khan's ability to adjust, but I think Khan has a speed edge. I think Khan has the power edge. But I think Lamont has like I said, he has the ability to adjust. He's more of an inside game. He has more of an inside game than an outside game, but I think that he likes to land a lot of body shots too. And against Khan, if you're effective with that, you can kind of wear him out. And I still think that while he's in excellent shape, Khan is in excellent shape, and you're going to be having Peterson at 27, which is, prime. I still think Khan's chin has yet to be truly tested. And I don't think Peterson has the power to really test it, but I think that if he can get inside, he could present some problems. But I also think that he probably doesn't have enough power to make enough of a statement, and thereby Khan's speed and power probably won't deplete all that much through the fight. And best case scenario, Lamont gets a lucky punch, because anything's possible, but I'm not going to give too much likelihood to that, or that he just survives it through the end, because maybe he is maybe he lands some punches that keep Khan at bay a little bit, but otherwise I think Khan, as I never said that Khan doesn't take the fight, but I'm fairly certain Khan does win this. the question is what the over-under will be. They haven't stated it yet. But I'm inclined to believe that just from what I've seen of Lamont and read, that he's not a quitter and he knows how to stay in it. So I say, whatever it is, I say this fight probably goes the distance or very close to it. So if the over-under, say, is like, 11 or 10.5 or something along those lines, then, I would favor the over. But well, that's yet to be determined what the over-under is going to be. But yeah, I feel Khan, all things remaining constant, Khan's gonna win this fight. Most likely unanimous decision.